I was able to get on. Hi, I'm Alena Chapman. Okay, we are on a live. Let's see who comes on. We are going to be doing the Council of the Light and answering questions, or I can just do a reading and you can find out what it says. Welcome to the chat. Oh my gosh, I tell you, it is crazy. Anyway, until people get on, which I hope is very cool. I'm scared to check. I'm scared to click on anything. Anyway, because I do not want to screw this up. But first of all, I wanted to just say there are a lot or a few people who are saying they are channeling the Council of the Light. But what they are spewing seems to be judgmental, to the very least, extremely almost ushering people into fighting, and in this righteousness, false righteousness. And I have been communing with, going and being with in my soul, in my own meditations, and I travel there. I'm a shaman. I have traveled there, mixed with old Christianity, I guess, and I have spoken with the Council of Light for almost 20 years. I have never heard any hate, real meanness. Never have they said take arms against someone else. It's all love, unconditional, beautiful love. So if anyone is spewing hate, they are not coming from the Council of Light. They are coming from their own egos, or what they want to happen. Okay, don't be fooled. All right, so I think we are on. Yes, I seem to have a lot of buttons to push, but I don't see where it is saying that I am live. And I cannot see my comments. Okay, Angular, very cool. I can do stuff, but it's not helping me. All right. I don't know what this is. Nope, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Okay. Am I on? I think we are live. I'm scared to push this. Sorry about that. All right, guys. So I see that one person is on. I'm just learning how to do this on my phone. I am so sorry. I am more spiritual than I am technical, so please excuse me. All right. So let's chat about this wonderful Council of Light. So you know what it is. The Council of Light, like I said, is from the purest knowledge. It is from the light, which means, folks, it is from Source, God, light, heaven, whatever your terminology is, but it is in its purest form. I really do feel that this is the only real purest form there is. And that's my own opinion. Does that mean that when people talk to other planets and other beings, is that not right? Not necessarily. No, it probably is right because it's ages old. And also they're in communion, right, with the light. So no, I wouldn't discount that. I just like going to the Council of Light, which I know. Now, I would like to see, I can't seem to access my comments, which is very daunting. And I would like to see if you have any questions for the Council of Light. I have a couple questions that I can answer, and or that they can answer. They know what they are because I have told them before we even started. And I can begin to start to, I'll just channel and they will tell you the questions and answer, okay? But if you want to add your own questions, I'm hoping I can see the comments. This does not seem to be giving. Angular, I see you. Very cool. That's the only one I see. So that is interesting in itself, isn't it? Well, let's give this a shot, okay? Hello. We are the Council of Light. And we are all chuckling because Alena is having so much trouble with her technology. And we'd love to say that Alena does technology beautifully normally, but we honestly cannot say that. So, we are here to answer questions. We are here to help you live a better life. Do you realize how much we love you? Do you realize how much you are truly loved? And if you would only begin to open your eyes to everything around you, you will see that we guide you. We try to guide you into creating the life you want, to finding that love in your life that you want so much, to begin to love yourself. And there is no such thing as coincidence, just so you know. There is no thing in the world that is not a symbol for you. We try so hard to even find what you like. If you like music, then listen to the lyrics. We're speaking to you. We will put on the right one, the right song with the right music to help you. And the other thing we want to tell you is that when you pray to us, when you pray to Source or God, when you pray to the light, you are praying to all of us. And when you pray in need, meaning, I need this, I need that, it does not vibrate where it needs to vibrate fully. It does not enter into our realm because it is a human-made vibration of need and lack. Do you understand? It's very important, actually. So when you want us to help you, you want a better life, you want happiness and peace and joy, you want money, right? Do not try to not come from lack, because the vibration is too low for us to hear. Come from love. Love. Love of the God that you want in your life. Love of the angels. Love of your children. Love. Come from love when you speak. And your life as this gift that has been given to you. Come from that. Come from that you know that you deserve as a spirit, as a soul, from the light. You deserve what it is you're asking for. And that it is right there for you. We are always providing that for you. Always. But if you ask us from lack, you can't see what we are providing for you. You can't see what we know you want. Do you understand? You have to rise out of the lack to be able to understand and see that the opportunities that you want so badly in your life are there. The opportunities that you have been striving for, you think, are right there. Do you understand? Because we hear the prayers and we know what you're trying to say, but it is coming out in a way that you cannot see what we are providing. That is the best way to say it, we think. That is the best way. So, how should you say a prayer? Start with, I am so grateful and happy that I now have the divineness that has been open to me because my God, my source is so good. And I just have to receive. Do you see that has no lack in it? In fact, it has every confidence in the whole world that you will receive what you're asking for. It is totally different. Do you understand? Do you have a question on this? Why? Now you are so lucky that Alena is not present. But we will tell you, please do not be disrespectful of us. We are the Council of the Light, and we are here to help you. But if you only want to stay in ignorance, so be it. Ignorance you shall have. You do create the life you want. We are giving you the purest form of knowledge. So, let's begin again. If you have a question for us, we are here to talk to you. If you don't have a question for us, or you just want to comment on Alena's looks, you are in the wrong place. You have the opportunity to learn more than you probably ever have. More than you could possibly ever have known after this. And yes, we are the Council of Light. Alena is channeling us. So, open your ears. We are trying to share with you how to gain the happiness that you want in your life, how to gain more of the things that will give you comfort in your life. Because as we said, when you pray in lack, you will never see what we have already brought to you. You will be on a vibration that is lower, on a different frame of time, a different dimension than we can ever bring everything to you. The light does not understand lack. And we know that it is your divine right to be able to have whatever it is that you desire. It is you that does not believe it and doesn't believe in us providing it to you. It is time for you to get out of I don't have into what I know I deserve to have. And if I walk forward with total faith and belief in myself, in my God or source, and know that it is all waiting for me, then I shall receive. Do you see how that works? It is important. It is one of the biggest secrets. You all talk about the law of attraction, and we are the law of attraction. But then you come to us as, oh, I don't have. That's what we hear. But we know you do have. But you are on another place. You are in lack. It is too low. You can't see it. You can't feel it. You can't have it there. You must raise yourself out of the lack. Know that you are the greatest soul. You are all great because you are part of something. You are part of the light. There is no lack in the light. I see. There is a comment. Is there a God? There is. Yes. God, source, there are so many names. Yes, there is the greatest source of all creation. Yes. And the greatest source of all creation is very much alive. And it is still creating. Always. Always. It is everywhere. It is absolutely everywhere. And it is always around you. It is always present. And that's why you do not need to come from lack. And when you are, I hear this. Someone is saying, I don't know where I am from. You are from the light. You are from the light. We are telling you right now. You are part of that great creative force that you call God. And you shall return to that great source that you call God. You don't understand that it is unconditional love. Unconditional love. It does not matter. It does not matter what you have done. You still are so incredibly loved. Do you not realize why you have even come to this planet? Do you not realize that you came here not to just be rich or to suffer or to whatever you are doing, but the whole reason is you wanted to experience things that you cannot experience in the light. You wanted to try to create by using you to create. In the light, creating is just a thought. Down here on this planet, it is a thought and an action and a belief. You have to make that so-called wheel turn. You wanted to experience love. Now, you know that you are from unconditional love. Well, what does conditional love feel like? What does being betrayed feel like? Everything here is like a giant experiment. we are trying to read this. It is, let's see what, yes. So when you came to this earth, all of you chose the experience you wanted to experience. All of you chose how you wanted to grow. All of you chose the situations you wanted to be born in. All of it is so that you can grow spiritually. Because as you grow and learn the higher lessons of all these experiences, I don't think you realize how much you matter in the light. As you learn the higher lessons of the experiences you're going through, you actually elevate the vibration of the light. You, each one of you, as you grow in your spiritual journey and understand the lessons you are learning at a higher frequency, you raise the vibration of the light. That is why you're here. Do you understand? Let us check. How can we sleep if we're always in the light? It's a good question. You are in the light when you are asleep most of the time. We try to talk to you there too, you know. Those dreams you have usually have some kind of feeling. How you wake up and feel is usually something that we tried to send you. So you are in the light when you sleep. And the light is not what you see as light and dark. It's more, in the light is more about where you are vibrationally. Yes? If you're in a low vibration of hate or fear, it's more fear. You cannot see the love. It really is love and fear, light and dark. You have light, which is all unconditional love, and you have dark, which is all fear. That's the difference. So can you sleep with fear? I think it's much harder to sleep with fear than it is with unconditional love and light. Do you not agree? How very sad that some of you still go for the physical constantly. And you don't understand that the importance of your mind and the importance of your soul and how you can open your mind to be in the light yourself. You do not understand who Alena is. She is a shaman. She is somebody who has also talked to us since the age of 7. She has sat with us for long times, trying to figure out this world with us. She is one who has always seen spirit in music, in trees, in other people. She used to always say to us, why is there such beauty in people, but they always seem to choose the worst part of themselves? And she has always been in the light. Dear Miss Tracy Young, we are flooding you with unconditional love. We will fill your heart. Allow your breath to relax. Put your hand on your heart and feel the light just flood your whole being. Because you, my dear, are very loved. Luz Gunt. I don't think God would want me. I used to be a Hell's Angel. My dear, beautiful soul, Luz Gunt, we love you too. As you have found your experience, you have learned the extreme difference of love. And if you look into why you went that road in the quiet of your own meditation and learn the highest reason and what you learned from it, do you know what, my dear friend? You will actually elevate the light, the vibrational light, because you had such an extreme lesson. So please do not discount that. We love you very much for what you have gone through and the pains that you have had and suffered. Very much. Yes. Yes, Randy. Because God is totally unconditional love. It is the creative force. It understands. It understands creation because it is the creative force behind everything. This whole world is created by God or Source. Everything. Everything is God. Everything. And it is. So you do not need to fear that God is not present. Sending a UFO to your home. We find that very humorous. Why don't you ask a question more in line? Sending a UFO. You have UFOs. You have UFOs flying around here everywhere. Whether they go to your home, I guess you just have to open your eyes, but they are flying around, yes. They are very worried about what's going on your planet right now. Randy, thank you. Thank you. Luz Gunt. You know, Alena grew as a Catholic and always called the creative force of all beings God. It does not matter what you call God. It is what you feel and what you know is a great force in your life. What you feel is above. There is nothing wrong. If you call God God, if you call God Allah, it is all God. It is all that incredible force. And if you know that there is what you might term as heaven and hell, if you look to the light, the heaven, and you create a vibration of love and gratitude and exploration, look to the sky. Look at the mystery of the sky. Look at the beauty and the gifts and be thankful. You will start to understand the light, and you will understand God. It is really not as hard as you try to make it. We know that your purpose is to experience life. It is not to sit and moan. It is not to sit and feel sorry for yourself. Luskant, I know, we know, God still loves you. We love you. And yes, you can play Battle Royal something. Yes, you may. After death, that comment went so quickly. After death, there is no death. There is no death. You might lose the body. In fact, you do lose the body, but your soul lives on. And when you pass over, you will have a little time to get things in order or to visit those that you want to visit really quick. And then you will hear a calling. You will hear a voice and you will see the light. And you walk towards the light. And there will be for you someone that you know, that has passed before you, that you have loved, that will take your hand and bring you to the light. Yes, it is true. And as you walk in this path to the light, you will feel it. The unconditional love will start to just surround you. The acceptance for who you are. The acknowledgement that you are coming home. That is what it is all about. And when you come home, then you may stay and celebrate and be happy, and then you may decide to have another journey down here, or you may decide to go somewhere else. Your soul never, ever dies because you are part of the creative force of God. You do not die. Yes, Danny, we can definitely say, Luskant, you are totally loved by us. As we have said before, we know what you have been through. We know some of the tough decisions you made, and some you don't like what you made. We understand. And we also want to thank you, because your experiences were so extreme in so many ways. You have elevated the light, my dear. You have elevated the light. You have taught us contrast. You have learned a great thing as a soul. So do not feel like you have to hide in the shadows or to feel pain, because we are so thankful and we love you so much. You do not have to feel this heaviness that you feel. Let go. Let go. You need to let go. And start looking to the light, because we are waiting for you. We are waiting to give you the love. We'll share it with you every day. Just look to us. Hashem, Allah, God, Source, you are one with us. Yes, you are one with all of us. Thank you. Count. Do we in the light like gambling? Do we in the light dislike gambling? You are the one who puts the label, it is good or bad. We say, it is an experience that most of you would like to try out. Is it good or bad? It depends on how you use it. It depends on how you feel about it. You are the one who decides if it's good or bad. You guys are very cool. This is the Council of Light. Is Lena a hippie? I don't know if she really knows that. She does lead a very carefree kind of existence. And she does absolutely adore us. That I do know. Luskant, you are asking important questions. I like this question. And I am part of the council, and I am actually Gabriel. What we want to say is you are never not accepted. You are coming home. In this afterlife, you come home to the light. It's you who decides you don't want to come. It's you who lets your fear keep you in a level of what Alena came up with the greatest term. She calls it the gray zone. You stay in this place that's stagnant and awful. We always accept you because we know you are coming home. You are coming home to us. We have nothing but love for you. Nothing but love. God has nothing but love. Nothing but love. And yes, every bit of the light has been a creation of God. Allah, Source. Every bit of our universe, every part of your earth has been a creation. Because God is a force of creation. And being human, is living and creating and learning your way to come back home. Lots of beliefs. We would love to say that all the beliefs are so correct. Some are and some are not. But we will tell you again, it is unconditional love. We have nothing other than that for you. It doesn't matter what you have gone through. It doesn't matter what you have done in your life. It is unconditional love. Begin to forgive yourself. Allow yourself to forgive yourself. Begin a new creation in your life. Break free from what holds you in that awful place. We do not want you there anymore. Okay? God and all the parts of God are working all the time. Universe yours. How to stop gambling. And someone said, "By stop gambling." We understand. We understand the addiction. Yes, yes. Gambling or anything that you use as a crutch in times when really it takes looking into you, or anything that you use because you feel an attachment to, is not good for you, because that creates a dependency. So how do you stop the dependency of gambling? We respect it is hard. One of the best ways that we have seen that some souls, well, first of all, they understand that it is a dependency. If you can wrap your head around that concept, that you are doing this because you depend on gambling, then you have just given a new type of title to the gambling. You need to replace your need. You need to break out of the need for gambling and depend on something you may do that's healthy for you. Does it take time? Yes. Will you make mistakes, what you think is a mistake, and try to gamble again? You may, but it'll happen less and less the more you build something that is good that you can depend on. Something inside yourself that you can depend on. And for heaven's sakes, do not feel that you have to go this alone. Look for someone who can help you, and someone that you can call when sometimes it is just so hard. But the better you form a new dependency that is healthy and good for you, you can replace the old dependency. That is how we see it. And that's how we have seen so many break free of this dependency on gambling, alcohol, drugs. It all is this breaking away and finding what you can depend on in yourself. Do you understand? Yes. Lou Skunt, why do you think, we need to straighten this out. Marijuana is a plant. God has made all plants. A lot of healing plants you call drugs or dangerous. But we have put them there. It is not bad. It is not bad. Only you make that bad. We see the healing properties. We see how it calms down the person. We see how it gives the person a new perspective. Yes? It's medicine. Yes. Yes. Do you not believe that God is the creative force of everything? That source is the creative force of everything. Why You as a society have made it bad. It was never meant to be bad. Luskant, you do not have to be converted. You just have to understand that how much of a light you are. Negro. Oh, let's talk. Earth is a planet that souls come to, you came to learn some of the hardest lessons. When you came to Earth, your memory of the light was totally taken so that you could have true, real experiences on this planet. Nowhere else in the universe does that happen. To be on Earth is to learn and create some of the most difficult things. It is one place that every soul wants to come and try. But when they get here on this planet that you live on now, they are not always the happiest. Now, do you think this is the only planet that souls can come? No, not at all. Souls never die. You may come to Earth 3 or 4 times, and then when you come back to God or the light, you say, I would like to try something else. And so you try another planet, another universe, another star. You try something else. Or you just stay up with God in the light. Which is so funny because everything is the light. You can access the light whether you are down on planet Earth or you are up in some other universe. Vikramajits. This is a philosophy generated by our minds for our mind. Yes. How far and what you accept in your mind is what you can open your soul to. And as you pass over, where you are in the state of mind will determine what you will accept. And some of us cannot even hear the call of the light. Some of us get lost into something that they think they deserve. That is why it is so important for you to open your mind to love. Love. If you open yourself to acceptance and having tolerance of others, relieve yourself of trying to judge, because if you judge others, the problem with that is that you judge yourself 3 times harder. And when you pass over, you don't forget the judgment and you do not listen to the call of the light. And that's how souls get lost. Now, we are going to allow Alena to close this. We do hope that all of you will start to look more into yourselves. Find why you have such a hard time loving. Find why you are so quick to call things right and wrong. We want you to live more in the light. We want you to know that everything is being provided for you. We want you to raise your vibration to a place of gratitude and love, and to start seeing the beauty that is around you. Create the beauty to be around you. Yes? We love you all. Hi everyone, I am Alena. Let's see. Oh, I have a feeling. Oh, Liz Gunt, hello. Yes. Even though I'm channeling, just so you know, I can hear, I don't always remember what their reply was, but I hear the questions. And I can tell you, the amount of love I felt from the light for you was incredibly strong. Be well, my friend. I won't get angry. I don't get angry that easy. What? This is my opinion. I'm a very lovable person with full self-belief and positive energy. Viramijits. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I think they did better with it than I did. Of course I'm not angry. Oh my gosh. No, if you are someone who is lovable, you love others, you are not quick to judge, you believe in positive energy, you are fine, my friend. You are fine. You are fine. The light does not say, oh, we're condemning you. It's unconditional love. It's exactly what you're practicing in your life. Yes? Yeah. You are so, Letitia. By the way, you are a beautiful soul. Thank you, everyone. Yes. Well, you need deep word. You need to come a little earlier. Could you let me know? Hun, I love everyone because I see the beauty in everyone. I see your soul. And you have a beautiful soul. Okay? That was for Loose Gun and everyone else. All right, guys. That is it for today. Really, take the words that they say. They are the purest form. They are from the light, which is God. The council is God. It is all of the light. So please, I have followed the council of the light is where I go for all guidance in my life. I have gone for a very long time. We're going on a long time. Okay? And they have never steered me wrong. Never. So I do hope the very same for you. And I just so hope that if you start celebrating the love in your life and raise your vibration and meditate and start connecting to whatever you find as love, even if that's wonderful sweet spot of space, then you will find peace and you will have the highest understanding of what love and peace is. And that is my greatest wish for all of you. Okay, we are on Wednesdays at 1 again for another channeling. If you have questions, please come on, write down your questions and ask them. As far as things for Alena, if you are one, what do they call those people? Those trolley people? You're wasting your time. I will be back on 1 o'clock on Wednesday on YouTube. And if you're on TikTok, I come on other times, but I can't remember all the times. Okay. All right. It's all to get. I'm doing this because this channelings, because I think it's important at this time. I've not done channelings. I've done channelings, writing, or when people study with me, everything I do is channeled as far as the wonderful exercises that they give me. But I've never really channeled. But at this time, I think we need to hear from the purest of the light. Okay? All right. Love you all. Namaste. How do I get off?